Mel Harris, Garbage Man Piper, coming to you from the studio, my patio. Well, I'm off work. I was talking to a guy today at the brick and mortar, asking him about other Cameroon sticks, Cameroon wrapper sticks, and he suggested the H. Upmann vintage Cameroon, and I am really enjoying that Cameroon wrapper. Just very savory, very much enjoying it. I'm enjoying the size as well. It's probably a maybe 4.5, 5-inch stick. And burns nice. Tried a V-cut this time. I actually, the last couple I smoked, I actually took the cap off. It stayed together because just the quality of the makeup of the cigar, but the punch, it's okay. But did a little V on the end this time. I'm liking these Cameroons. I have been able to retro hell the Arturo Fuente 858 Natural, which is the lower strength. There's I think it's the Claro, Natural, and Robusto on the Arturo Fuente 858. I think this is more of a mid-range cigar as well. Not getting any kind of nick hit. Pretty much today, well, let's see, yesterday was Sunday. I pulled out the Blown de Oro. Let's see if I can get a better shot here. No. I pulled out the Blown de Oro from Savinelli, Vapor. I hadn't smoked it. I bought it 618, cracked it, put it in a jar. I probably have half a tin left, but I'm chooching through it. I think since yesterday morning I've smoked 5 bowls. It's been delicious. Mixed a little bit of I actually was smoking the Old Grove and the Old Grove and the Oak Alley. And when they got far enough down, I just mixed them together, because basically Oak Alley just that there were similar. Oak Grove has, I think, a little bit of I don't know if it's a pomegranate or some kind of a topping on it. So mix them together, still smokes well. Yeah, but enjoying the Blown de Oro by Savinelli. It's supposed to be a vapor. I'd say it's there with Cabby's mixture. I need to pull out Cabby's mixture now and try that, now that I've had a few bowls of the Blown de Oro. It's been nice. It's probably, I don't know, 90, 95 right now, high of 97 today. I've got my timer going on to see how long a smoke it is with just a slow cadence. maybe a puff every 30 seconds. Been watching a few more cigar videos. I think I'm on the hunt for the hunt of futility because I'm looking for a more economical Cameroon wrapper, which is kind of an oxymoron because the Cameroon wrapper I think is harder and harder to get. Most of them, if not all of them, are coming from a region in Africa, the Cameroon region of Africa. Man, I just don't remember cigar smoking being this pleasurable. I'm almost afraid to dip into some of those cigars I've had for a year, just miscellaneous cigars, decent cigars that people have gifted me. But I just love this wrapper. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to have to substitute my holder here. I'm pairing it today with some tea, unsweetened. Just happen to be smoking it in a Garbage Man Piper mug. What a great mug. That thing keeps ice all day. I'm loving it. Dropped Bugsy off at the vet today. They had to sedate him again and flush out his paw just because there's a void in there now where that tumor was. The tumor was malignant. We got the test results today, but it wasn't metastasized. It's what they call an orbital sarcoma, and there's a bigger name for that, but basically just a cancerous mass. But the inside's just filled with fluid. So we've got the cone of shame off of him. The stitches are out. The doctor said, let him lick on it if he wants to lick on it. It'll probably help with the drainage. Just don't let him go at it too hard. So I'll probably soak it later tonight. He is something else. I'll put his paw down in that water, and it's ice water up to his elbow. And I'll hold him, just kind of stroke him for 15 minutes. Once 15 minutes done, I'm done. Well, he'll just sit there for another 5 or 7 minutes with his paw in the water, just looking around. What a great dog. I'm blessed. The Bug Man. Thanks for all the nice comments. I know I spoke about him in my last video. And just amazing. I never thought I would be this attached to him. During the process of a divorce, I was like, I don't want anything. I don't want the dog. I don't need anything. And I'm glad I took Bugsy. He was my dog, but good dog. He's been a great companion. Just loves Gay to death. Gay works from home, so he's under her feet all day. By the time I come home, she's ready for him to hang out with me. So, all good news. Take him back Wednesday morning to hang out with the vet all day. Everybody loves him. He's just wonderful to be around. Doggy daycare. it's pretty calm here. Got a little bit of jagged going on. I think I've been chooching it more on video than I was before, but was watching Old Soul Ben today. He was actually smoking. He and I had a few comments back and forth, and he was smoking the Arturo Fuente 858 Natural, which is what I'd been getting. And he paired it. I don't remember, but his whole video was about pairing your drink with the cigar that you're smoking, and he puts more thought into that than I do, but it made a lot of sense. So I'm hoping he does quite a few more cigar videos. He's off for 3 weeks, so I'm going to try and watch as many. I'm in that cigar mode, even though I'm chooching a pipe all day long, and I'll chooch a pipe probably before I go to bed tonight. But just kind of in a learning curve of cigars. Before, I was just buying whatever I had and smoking them, and I was smoking those CAO 660 flatheads, and they're just gnarly, big gnarly cigar. I got a couple of those, and I'm just going to get a few more of these Cameroon wrappers down before I try another cigar. I want to really get this in my head so I can really compare, because I know I love these cigars. And now this H. Upmann Cameroon, I bought 3 of these, and just for me, really is going to be a price thing. I think it's a good cigar. Both the 858 and this is an easy retro hell cigar. It's a low to medium. This I would call almost identical to the Arturo Fuente as far as strength. No buzz, no nick hit, which is a pleasure. I'm not into that willy go round in circle stuff. I deal with enough of that just with some ear issues, so I don't need all that. I'd really like to see and hear from Crosby's Corner, Mike. I know he's in the middle of a big move and getting settled, but I know he had a pretty decent sized humidor, and just want to learn more about that. Right now I'm shoving them in seal-proof jars and just trying to figure out what works. I am so into low maintenance. I mean, that's the way I was with the guns. I loved shooting them, but I just can't. I don't know. I guess I could smoke. Well, no, I'm not going to be smoking anything and cleaning a gun. There's too much flammable stuff going on, but I'm not big on the cleaning thing. I guess because I'm anal about how clean it is, and so I end up deep cleaning the dang thing every time, which makes it a chore. So, and if I did it every time I shot them, yeah. Well, I would say we're just almost a third of the way into this, and it has just been consistent and yummy. So, what else is going on? What have I seen? Watched videos off and on while I'm driving around. Well, if you guys have got any favorite cigars out there that are your number one go-to cigar, that is economical. I mean, you guys, I mean, if some of you guys have been smoking out there for years. What's that one cigar that you found that was mid-range price and yet you could just, I mean, that's your go-to cigar? Because just like anything, pipes, you can go outrageous, you can go, you know, corn cob, but you trying to find that balance in everything. Takes me a while to get balance. About a year and a half. So I got a few more years to go, or a few more months to go. Maybe come September, October. I know one thing, my pipe tobacco purchases have really diminished down to nothing um, when I've started buying cigars, but the money I would have bought the tobacco with, I'm buying cigars, so it's pretty much the same thing, just different type of tobacco. It's neat to sit out here and watch the birds because you're at a level above other houses where you're where the birds are flying, so they're flying at your level instead of really way up there. And then as soon as that sun goes down behind the mountains, the birds disappear and the bats come out. And those guys know how to fly. They are, you talk about an air show. Oh, you'll have 20 some bats just dive bombing. I don't know how they keep from hitting each other. I hear it's a sonar thing. Well, you could chat your ear off all day. First third in the textbooks, good cigar. H. Upmann, Vintage Cameroon, I would say would be number two to the Arturo Fuente 858 Cameroon, natural, but a good cigar. Garbage Man, Piper saying, sweet chicken, baby. You all be safe out there.